Is Saudi Arabia keeping an arm's length from picking a side? Not really. You see, the Saudis have always, as the custodians of the two holy mosques, as the leader of the Muslim world, taken the side of Palestine, naturally so. In this struggle that Palestine has had with Israel since 1948, or the state of Palestine, the Palestinians have had with Israel since 1948. Arab world has gone to 4 wars with Israel to set up a Palestinian state. There have been half a dozen odd big peace initiatives to make sure that somehow you get a viable Palestinian state going. There is Palestine Authority in the West Bank. They were supposed to be in Gaza Strip, but Hamas really captured power brutally after Israel withdrew from Gaza Strip in 2005 and in fact killed about 400, 500 Fatah or Palestinian Authority or Fatah politicians, which ultimately became Palestinian Authority in the West Bank. What is important is Saudis have also realized that Palestinians themselves are not able from among themselves to create a leadership which can negotiate with Israel. Now, everyone else can't be doing talking on their behalf. For example, they created Hamas, a violent, rabid, extremist terror organization. But Palestinians failed to get a leader like Nelson Mandela, like Mahatma Gandhi. And the Arabs think that why should they pay the price in terms of this discord, this violence in their region, in their neighborhood, just because the Palestinians are not able to sort themselves out. So perhaps that's the reason why the Abraham Accords happened, where the Arabs, beginning with the United Arab Emirates, then Oman, then Bahrain, they sort of bought truce with Israel. Not bought truce with Israel, they genuinely invested in peace with Israel. In fact, Saudi Arabia was going to do that. And now this Hamas terror attack, it's believed in fact that the terror attack was carried out, backed by Iran, to foil the Abraham Accord 2.0, which would have been complete normalization of relationship between Israel and the Arab world, led by Saudi Arabia. So essentially what we are seeing is Saudi Arabia's hands are tied now. And of course, by design. Because had Saudi Arabia normalized ties with Israel, the India, Middle East, Europe economic corridor would have taken shape, things would have been peaceful, Iran would have been isolated, Hamas would have had no standing. Peace would have prevailed, progress would have prevailed, China's Belt and Road Initiative would have been threatened. So obviously it seems Iran, with some blessings from China, helped Hamas do this. Hamas carried this out. Saudi Arabia's hands are tied. Obviously they can't take side because it's about the Muslim world, and Saudi Arabia happens to be the custodian of the two holy mosques and the leader of the Muslim world, leader of the OIC, the Organization of Islamic Countries. And that's the reason why, for the time being at least, Saudi Arabia can't do anything but be seen to be standing with Palestine, and that's why Abraham 2.0 Accords are not happening.